and he was suffering. How can a physical touch heal him? He go to that place and remove that sickness. It's not possible. There was a spiritual dimension that solved his physical problem. And then sent that visit to Italy. A woman heard I was coming and told the pastor, I'm going to cook for him. Pastor said, fine. Me now, I know good choice. I don't know who's cooking. My own is to eat. So they cooked. She cooked her food and brought. And she cooked. Which I ate. She fell under the anointing. And I was alone in the room. I ran out of the room and started calling Pastor. Pastor, there's a problem. Pastor, I have a big problem. So what is the problem? I told him. He started laughing. I said, oh, you are laughing? I said, I beg, come. I am alone here. By the time they came to collect the woman, she has recovered from, what do you call it? So, me, I will just say, oh God, thank you for saving me. She carried her plates, carried her, she went. Later on in the night, when I went to their church to preach, the pastor said, come. For 6 years, this woman had been spending money in every hospital in Italy. And there was a sickness, they told me, and they couldn't solve it. So the woman said when she heard you were coming, she started to cook for you to know if your God will heal her. Me, I didn't know. In the physical, and I knew nothing. I finished eating my food in the physical, and I removed my hand, washed my hand. But there was a spiritual dimension. She was relating with, I don't know. When she touched those plates, she fell under the anointing. And that sickness that had tormented her for 6 years, that she's been spending money the whole of Italy, disappeared. Just like that. So we need to walk in the supernatural so we can meet people's needs. The hospitals cannot meet all the needs. And I've discovered that the sinners that you meet their needs when they give their lives to Jesus are more committed than those who came to church to please you. Look at the Bible. Who brought their resources or the other that met their needs. Their commitment was stronger and better. So, yesterday, one of the speakers kept talking about impacting the world, impacting the world. You can't impact anything. You can't impact a fly in the flesh. You can only impact the world in the spirit. The spirit. And I want to say that one of the reasons why the devil deceives many people today, because he shows them magic. Shows them things they can see. And Satan was created by God before he fell. And he had lived in heaven. And he knows that people are weak, vulnerable, and they need help. If you are a spiritual being, then start walking in the spirit so you can solve people's problems. We don't walk in the spirit to show off. To tell people we are children of God. We walk in the spirit to represent God. To bless humanity. And it's not possible in the flesh. In the flesh, everybody has challenges. In the spirit, some people are like you, are superior to the challenges that people face. We need to walk in the spirit because the gifts we work with, the tools we work with, the apparatus we work with are spiritual weapons. And if you look at, is it 1 Corinthians 12? It tells you about the diverse gifts of God. It didn't say the same man. It says by the same Spirit. The same Spirit. By the same Spirit. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 4. There are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are differences of ministries, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of activities, but it is the same God who works all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to each one for the profit of all. You can't get it in the flesh. It is not sold in the supermarket. It's when you come to God in the Spirit. It says it's given to everybody. And some of you don't even know your own. Some of you don't even know you have any. Or some of you have not even walked to the place where you can call. Not some. By the same Spirit. Verse 8. For to one is given the word of wisdom through the Spirit, to another the word of knowledge through the same Spirit.